Dear viewers and fans of the series Uzak Şehir. The new episode once again immerses us in a story where silence sounds louder than a scream, and survival requires cold-blooded decisions. Here every step is not an impulse, but a choice for which one will sooner or later have to pay. Did you really delete the recording? Please, stop, it's already hard enough for me. I've reached my limit. He never intended to let me go, neither peacefully nor by law. Any resistance only strengthens his confidence. I am already broken, but I will not allow my son to be broken. As long as the burden of the Albora family rests on my shoulders, I will not step back. If fate gives us a chance, we will deal with everything later. Now is not the time. The new episode of Uzak Şehir made it clear, Alya no longer acts on emotions. Everything she does is calculated, cold, and precise. The deleted video is not a gesture of protecting Baran, but an attempt to deprive him of his main weapon. Alya understands, an open war now would turn into a catastrophe, so she chooses silence as a form of resistance. Despite her outward detachment, Alya's thoughts still belong to Sihan. But she deliberately steps aside, hoping that this will ease the pressure and buy time. In the next episodes, Alya will seem cold and closed off, yet it is she who will become the invisible shield between Sihan and the approaching threat. A dangerous moment comes for Sihan. He feels that Alya is hiding something, but he does not understand for whom and why. Resentment slowly gives way to fatigue, and for the first time a feeling arises that he might simply give up. This will become Alya's greatest fear, to lose Sihan not because of enemies, but because of the silence between them. Baran, meanwhile, sinks deeper into his own darkness. His image ceases to be tragic, it becomes frightening. Cornered, humiliated, and blinded by jealousy, he will almost inevitably enter into an alliance with Ekmal. This will not be a partnership, but a deal between two broken people. The pressure on Alya will intensify, and the boundaries of what is permissible for Baran will finally disappear. The story of Zeren and Kaya can no longer remain in the shadows. The secret of the child is too heavy to be contained. The truth will come out unexpectedly and painfully. Demir will try to maintain control, using the child as his last trump card, but this path will lead him to collapse. The reunion of Zeren and Kaya becomes a matter of time and of price. For Demir, the countdown begins. When the truth becomes obvious, there will be nowhere for him to run, loneliness, retribution, or imprisonment, any outcome will be the end of his power. And finally, the main internal conflict of the story, does Alya love Sihan? Yes. But this love is no longer naive or romantic, it is wounded, mature, and full of sacrifice. Another possible turn is also not excluded, Alya's pregnancy. If the script goes down this path, the balance of power will change forever, and there will be no road back. This episode does not explode the plot, but slowly wins the spring. The next steps of the characters will be decisive. If the story does not move toward clear consequences, the viewer may grow tired of waiting. But if the writers dare to make bold and honest decisions, Uzak Şehir is still capable of regaining its breath and striking truly hard.